Now, scientists say this July is on track to be the hottest month ever recorded on Earth. And 2019, the second hottest year. Today, the Met Office here in the UK has published a climate report with the headline, "The 10 warmest years have all occurred since 2002. The 10 coldest were all before 1963. Now, you can see the red heat trend creeping up in this image. The UK also had its hottest ever day last week. David Shookman reports.
By the end of the first week in January, the sea had begun to freeze and our coasts and rivers began to look exactly like the Arctic.
The punishing winter of 1963. Deep freeze conditions gripped the country. In one of the chilliest years in Britain for more than a century, would this train make it through? But since then, we haven't had a year quite as cold. Instead, scenes like this in the heat wave last week are becoming more familiar. Trains stopped as power lines sagged. Thousands of passengers left stranded. Scientists say it's more evidence of our climate changing.
We've noticed that the warmer years that we are seeing are happening on a much more regular basis in the recent decades. And the colder years, the extreme cold, you have to go much, much further back in history to find the coldest years.
And this is creating winners and losers. Air conditioning is now in huge demand. New Met Office figures make clear why. What's really striking about this analysis, stretching back to 1884, is how dramatically things have changed. Air conditioning was hardly thought of when Britain had its 10 coldest years. Here they are, and the last of them was in 1963. But now look at the contrast with things more recently. This is Britain's 10 warmest years, and they've all happened since 2002. Air conditioning, of course, becoming a lot more common.
It is absolutely manic. On any hot day where the temperature is 27, 28 or higher, we're probably fielding somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 calls a day.
We are set for more extremes of weather. This was Richmond in Yorkshire yesterday. The Met Office says our summers are becoming wetter as the average temperature keeps rising. David Shookman, BBC News.